And welcome to March Madness on Get Real with Rick Dancer. And you guys, tonight, it's our last night for March Madness. So if you haven't done so, go on rickdancer.com and you can sign up your friends. Nominate someone you think deserves to have one of 10 $100 gift cards that we're going to be giving away thanks to Rogers Gardens. He gave us $1,000. We've been to 5 different restaurants this month and introducing you to the restaurant, showing you what they're all about. Tonight we're at Gryffs Pub in Springfield, right in the heart of downtown Springfield. And when COVID hit, they had been planning to do this outside seating before, but when COVID hit, they jumped on it really fast. And I'll tell you what, they were so busy all the time. I'm going to run you through here real quick, kind of give you a view. So they put in these little fire pits. There's 2 Henri Cottage Grove men. And they put in these fire pits, and so people could come out here and sit and stay. And then they put all this seating out here. And then check this out. So we're right downtown. So that's Main over there. And the other side, I can't remember what street that is. I think it's A Street. So this is the outside seating, which is really handy. And then see, they have heaters up here. So during COVID, you could come out here when it was, everything was closed during the shutdown. You could sit out here and it was warm. And these ones were all toasty and warm. And as you're going to hear from the owners, COVID really helped them kind of get on the people's radar. But I'll show you one of the things they're really famous for. And this nice lady has been waiting to finish her drink. But she already drank some of it. This is a part of their Bloody Mary, which is like, I love you too. That is so sweet. She is the nicest lady. Yes, she's in the witness protection program, or she was. Now she's been outed. Yeah, not anymore. That was the FBI on the phone calling to say, get the hell out of there. So this is the Bloody Mary. And very super low calorie, right?
Very.
Oh, very. Nothing. And it's all vegetable. And
yeah. Sliders and shrimp, pepperoni.
The one. This is the one by the dealership. Yeah, it has everything, including vodka. You know what you need to do is just put a little beer on top of that. When you have a Bloody Mary, did you? Oh my God, you're a woman after my own heart. That's the best way to do a Bloody Mary, you guys. You put a little beer on top so it's not like sauce. Ugh. And it lightens it up a little bit. God, beer.
The new Colada actually comes with this.
So the beer comes with it?
It does.
Ashley is smart. She was a bartender at that poorhouse for 100 years, so she learned these things. So you guys look at this place. So this is super cool, and we're going to go talk to Ashley. And okay, you guys, come on up. I'm going to stand you up here. So, Ashley, tell them hi. I'll hold this for you. You just have to talk. You can pull your mask down. We'll just go outside, and we'll be away from it. So, COVID really kind of helped you guys.
It did. We are really fortunate that we were able to do everything that we did out here, and people showed up for it. We were one of the only places, I think, that was able to stay open at a really large capacity because of our outdoor area. So we've been really lucky.
And you, during when the shutdown was happening and everybody was really locked down, you guys had. It was an hour and a half one night I came here. Like, people are sitting in their cars waiting.
Often. Even on the weekend days, it was an all day, all night. Unfortunately, it was an hour and a half wait. People were patient. People were understanding. Most people were really cool about waiting in their cars or going somewhere else, grabbing a couple of drinks, and then coming back to have dinner. But we appreciated people being understanding towards it because there wasn't a lot that people were able to do, and we were just kind of doing our best. We staffed up as much as we could. We're adding people as much as we could, and just kind of trying to work through it. And still, even now, with more people being open, we're still a little short-handed, so we still have an hour wait on food sometimes, but we're able to get people in and get them out as much as we can.
And you were saying before this, people kind of just drove by, because this restaurant, explain that. This was so many things. Nobody kind of knew what you were.
So it was a sushi restaurant for a long time, and originally it was Bob's Burgers, which most people, I think, know it as, which is a major landmark here that people remember. But when you get used to it being something that you just drove by that you didn't stop at, you kind of start to ignore it. And then putting in fire pits outside, it was boom, there's this big magical place. You're like, what is that? How did I miss it? And all of a sudden the people started coming. So
I know somebody said to Kathy and me, do you go to Gryffs? They have outside seating. And we're going, where's that? And our son worked here when it was a Subway.
Yeah.
So then we went, oh, the old Subway. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think it was a Subway. It was a Quiznos, maybe a Hawaiian chicken place. But now it's Gryffs.
So, what are you guys famous for besides that big Bloody Mary I just showed him?
These are
what
slushies. I've got a Pina Colada slushie right now. So we do boozy slushies. Our burgers are killer. We use all grass-fed beef, but they're a big, like, 7-ounce burger. That's kind of like our most popular food item. We do a lot of loaded tots, good appetizers, kind of funky little twists on things.
You have really good. What was it? Zucchini. What's the vegetable one you had?
The fried zucchini or the fried pickles.
Well, both.
Fried avocados.
I've had all that. I've had. Okay, so I've been here a couple times. I've had all of those. Yeah.
The fried cauliflower is my favorite. I like that tossed in like the sweet chili sauce with blue cheese. I like all the sauces.
So when you look back at all this really turned out to be kind of a gift for you.
It did. Like a weird blessing in disguise. It brought a lot of attention to us just because we were able to pivot and adjust bi-weekly to changes that are currently happening, and then like adjusting like during the original shutdown, during the freeze, just kind of making it work.
So you've been around the business because were you a bartender at the Poorhouse?
Yeah.
I hear that every time you are famous, Ashley. I feel like I'm standing here with a celebrity. Everybody goes, if I say Ashley, oh well, she used to be the bartender at the Poorhouse, and I'm like going, oh well, such fame.
That's where I started at. So thanks Kramer and Deb for teaching me everything I know. But yeah, I worked for Traxler Group for about a decade before I decided to part ways with them and do this, and they were so supportive. But it was cool because I got to learn a lot, like by working at Poorhouse for the majority of it, but I got to bounce around a little bit to other bars in the area, make a lot of awesome connections with people, both like in the serving community and just people that are patrons too. And so I'm grateful because I've had so much support from people that have like seen me either like a decade ago or have been a regular of mine for a decade and have come here. So
this summer, this is going to be the hot spot to be in the summer, isn't it?
Yeah, hang out by the fire under the stars.
What's planned? Are you adding on to all this or?
Yes. So like out here, there's going to be a railing out here. We'll probably add a little bit more patio space, some more of like the fire pits out here, piping that in, making it more permanent because all of this went up really, really quickly. So just kind of dialing it in, tying it in, and making it more of a permanent structure versus it having to be something that we break down every night and every morning still.
Somebody says you take reservations.
We don't. It's all first come, first serve. But generally right now, it's, again, not like an hour wait once you get here. So if you want a specific table, if you want like just a fire pit or a heater, you might have to wait like maybe 10, 15 minutes to get one of those specifically. But otherwise, it's all first come, first serve.
Or you make a reservation, you run down to Twisted River, have a beer, and come down here and eat
Totally,
dinner.
yeah. Or pop over to Mimo's, have a big margarita, and then frolic back over.
All right, I'm going to go in the kitchen and show them some of your stuff, okay?
All right, cool. I think Jared's working on a couple things.
Okay, so we're going to hop inside here. And, you don't have to hop too much. They're usually opening doors. So this is the interior. So see, there's not a ton of room in here, which is why the outside was really advantageous to have. But let me take you in here. Back behind the bar. Hey, man. Okay, that's what normally goes in the Bloody Mary, right?
That only goes in the Godfather.
That goes in the Godfather, so you're showing us the Godfather.
Yeah, the Godfather is already completed.
Where is that at? That's it right there? Oh, you guys, this is the Godfather. Okay, show us, go ahead. Make her up. So we got a little vodka. Quite a little vodka. Bloody Mary. Little tomato. That's my friend Max. There's the sliders. Oh gosh, so we have some appetizers, some deep fried vegetables and egg rolls and then a little shrimp or prawns actually, excuse me. Oh yeah, that lime's gonna be noticed. And then you guys give a little shot of beer with it, don't you?
There is Guinness in it, yes.
Okay, there you go. So that is the Godfather, the Bloody Mary from hell.
Yes.
It's a Bloody Mary that's a meal. That's awesome. Thank you. So you guys, again, we're at Gryffs. Here's the burgers. Oh, yeah, that looks good. And downtown Springfield. And they are one of our March Madness restaurants. And so what you need to do is go to rickdancer.com and sign up somebody that you think really needs a break and needs to get a chance to have a break. Does that go outside to the front, right through there?
No.
Okay. Thanks, man. And so you go in there, you sign them up, nominate them, put their names down, tell me why you think they should win one, and then we will select a winner on April the 5th, and you or that person will be able to go to a restaurant. Now, what you can do for me is share this on your page, because Facebook's kind of being a little funky, and share it on your page. Let people know what's going on. Let them know a little bit more about some of the restaurants here in town. Again, we're at Gryffs Pub, and somebody's going to win one of two $100 gift cards to this very place. All right, I'm Rick Dancer. We will see you tomorrow night. We're at the Hydrate Bar, meeting Cameron Haynes, local hunting athlete who's world famous, and he goes and gets a hydrate treatment once a week, and we're going to go over there and get one too with the Hydrate Bar and show you what they're all about. So this is the last day of March. Enjoy it, and April Fools is tomorrow, but it's no fool. Okay, here we go. There it is. Oh my God. I took a picture of that, and the guy that I took the picture at, now we're friends on Facebook, and he knows all these people that I know. It's hilarious. That's what this is, you guys. Gryffs Pub is a place to meet people. Looks so great. All right, have a good night.